Welcome to Toronto with this kick-ass film. Like, see what I did there? I didn't even plan that. This is such a roller coaster, and I have to ask you, I mean, Suki, let's start with you. What was the initial reaction when you read the script?
You couldn't stop reading it. You're just like, what is going on? It felt like shocking and evocative, and the way that I would like shit talk with my friends about like boys and everything and just life. So I felt very drawn to it instantly, and I wanted to meet Sam very much. And I just got the audition down, and I don't know, ended up in New Orleans at Mardi Gras.
And there you go.
With Hari.
And the rest is history. And tell me about what you thought too, because this is just crazy stuff.
I said, oh geez, are they allowed to do this? Like, I was scared. Yeah. I was like, this is really hardcore. And I was like, should I do it? Is it too much? Because, like, if it's good, it's going to be really good. But if it's not good, it's really not good.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is a risk. But there's so few scripts that even make you feel any kind of way at all. And I couldn't get rid of this one.
Well, yeah. And I want to know about the 4v2, because was it an instant bond when you all met?
It actually was pretty fast. Yeah. It was pretty nerve-wracking. We all met each other in a nail salon.
Lucky that.
No, really?
Yeah, we all hung out in a nail salon.
Because they're like, all of your characters need like really long acrylic.
Yeah. So we had the craziest nails. So we all got that done, and then we went out and and it was Mardi Gras at the time, so there was like a crazy energy going on, and just spent the night like dressing up and taking Polaroids of each other.
What was the craziest stuff that you were asked to do that you were just like, because you were saying, like, can we do this? You know what I mean? Like, when you're doing it, there's just so much going on in this.
I had like an 8-minute sex scene that's mostly cut, but with Lucas, where I got him to lick an ashtray that had cigarettes in it.
Wait, you had a sex scene?
Well, like do you remember the thing at the party when we're making out?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of insane, and he licked an ashtray that had cigarettes in it. I think it might be on the outtakes.
I was going to say, there's always like the Blu-rays, right? All this stuff we get to see later. Yeah. And for you, this is your first film, correct?
Yeah, properly.
Okay, pretty much. So, like, did you learn from these? Like, how much did you learn from working with these fellow co-stars?
A lot. I was like,
you learn from Hari.
I was just like, is it okay to do this? Like, can I do this? What do I have to do? Like, what are these letters on the call sheet mean?
You did it.
I trained in theater before I did this, so I knew how to act. Yeah. So I just sort of used that as.
And Hari's the queen of improv.
I was just going to ask that, because you have some pretty darn awesome lines in this. So how much of it was like, I wrote a couple down, like, you're the bitch, I'm the feminist.
That's my brain.
That's her. Yeah.
Like, this stuff just comes out. And I guess, and Sam is very collaborative, I would think, right? Like, as a director, writer, to allow you guys to do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, he wanted us to, like, there's a few funny things.
He wanted it to feel as natural as possible. I mean, there are so many parts of this film that are so fantastical and are, totally from this action fantasy world. So I think he wanted the relationship between these four girls to be, like, rooted in this sort of, like, raw, real exchange that is very much from the world of indie filmmaking and like just super naturalistic. For sure.
Now, at the core of it, the whole internet thing that drives this film, it's scary shit. It really is, and does it make you think more, especially like when you're in the public eye and stuff about the internet and what's out there, especially like Google Suki Waterhouse, and I'm like, I can't even imagine. Does it bother you? Do you just rub it off your shoulder? Like, how do you deal with that?
She brought the paparazzi to New Orleans.
I don't know. I've gotten quite good at like getting more resilient, but definitely like there was definitely a time where a couple of years ago where things would kill me.
You're so good at it.
But I've gotten a bit stronger. But I don't know. There's no like I don't really know if you can think about it, but it's like everything's just, I don't know. It's out there. Yeah. So you can't really like. I don't know. You can't really control it.
I think like when it comes to like being online and people's perceptions of you online, you have to understand that like people think that they know you and they know what your life is like just based on the things that they see that's being presented as reality, but like they don't actually know you. They know this girl who looks like you and is the same name as you, but it's actually a different person that's an amalgamation of quotes, videos, and photos, and pieces of art.
Yeah.
So being able to like live in that boundary and understand that there's you and then there's the capital U, capital YU,
Right.
that gives me some degree of comfort.
Exactly. It's like, it doesn't have to, I
As
don't know,
it
it's quite
should.
nice having that
As
separation.
it should. Well, you guys are great in this. My God, I can't wait for people to see this. It's really a lot of fun. And it goes places. It's really good. You guys did a great job. Lovely to talk to you both. Thank you so much.
Nice
Thank
to meet
you.
you.